What up, you zone and all you fans? Back at it and another in the zone commit analysis reaction. Obviously had a lot of fun doing these because it means Utah's landed a commitment, so that's always fun. And let's dive into what Utah's latest commit brings and means to the program. With David Washington, Utah lands an explosive athlete. He's a pretty rocked up dude at 6 foot and 185 pounds. So he's going to come to Utah next year ready to go physically. And you have to love that. So many guys need time to acclimate and to get to the required strength levels of college football. But he's clearly put in a lot of time in the gym, and that'll pay off as he transitions to the football program next year. And you see it on film too. He runs hard, he plays hard. That probably comes from the fact that he trains hard. So, all of those things, those are good qualities to have. Obviously, you love the fact that Utah's adding a four-star talent. And as I said, you see the qualities on film. He possesses good speed with excellent burst. He accelerates rapidly because he runs so hard. He's not going to try and juke you out of your shoes, but he'll run around you. He'll run through you. He's not afraid of contact, and will actually, he's going to fight through it. And that's one thing that I enjoyed watching on film with Washington. He's a guy that kind of seeks out contact. A lot of guys tend to compare Hines Ward to those types of receivers to Hines Ward, and it's fair. Like I think Washington is that type where he seeks out contact and is willing to run through it, to fight through it, and so obviously that's always good to see out of your receivers. Good fluid athlete, maybe not the most fluid, maybe a little stiff, probably again because of the weight training. But he can change directions. He's got good change of direction. He can flip his body when he needs to on certain routes. So he's quick and explosive, more of a linear athlete. And so he's got some potential there to if he can add some flexibility. A lot of this is it's similar to Clark Phillips, where he was just so rocked up. He was stiff, and he really needed to spend a lot of time loosening up his body, gaining flexibility. And I think that same thing would benefit Washington as well. Good hands, super competitive, especially in contested situations. That's always good to see from receivers at the high school and really any ranks. But good to see that. So you love the skill set, the athletic qualities, and I like the foundation to work with here. I think Washington, as a guy, he can play outside, he can play inside. He'll be a guy that is used at all three levels of the passing attack. And I think Washington is more of a high floor guy where, he may not have the ceiling of others in the class, but he'll be consistently productive. And I think that's when you can add a player like that has, really good qualities and has the skill set where he's pretty consistent in how he finds success. I think that sort of thing will always translate well, at Utah, where they love guys that work hard, that do things consistently. And so I think that's something that Washington, coming into the program next year, he can come in and potentially compete right away. And so, what does this mean for recruiting? I think obviously for Utah, it's a huge addition to the class. He was an important target for them because they've spent so much time, invested so much effort into his recruitment. He's been on campus multiple times for officials and unofficial visits, and to see the payoff, it's obviously it's a big rewarding feeling. And so I think it's been a rough stretch, probably more so, definitely more so for those outside the building than inside. But even then, it's good to get these wins, and I think Utah can parlay this into recruiting momentum the rest of the way. As I've talked about at Ute Zone, we could potentially see somewhere between 3 to 5 more commits. Washington, is a guy that can definitely get some things rolling for you. So, and then with receivers specifically in recruiting, it seems to be a pretty big need this cycle when you look ahead to 2024, and we'll talk more about that in a bit. So this looks to be the first addition at that position this cycle. And I like the flexibility that Washington brings to the table, because he is a guy that can play outside and inside. That doesn't limit Utah into recruiting a certain type of receiver. They can, if they want to go after a big body guy, they can do that. If they want to go after a slot receiver, they can also do that. And you'll probably see Utah go after both. And so, again, just in terms of the recruiting win and what it means, you look at the who visited this past month. You look at Washington, he visited June 9th, nice little 4-star rating there. And you look at the other receivers that they were involved with. Justice Williams visited that same weekend, an 87 rating. Tristan Brown, an 87 rating. Some of these other guys, Jason Robinson, committed to Washington, was planning to visit, and may still do so. 3-star guy. And so, you just see Utah, they knew the guy, Zechariah Sample. He was the other guy I was looking for, the commit to Arizona State, another 3-star guy, 87 rating. So, Utah gets the 4-star kid, on their official visits. And, again, he's a guy, good qualities, good potential there. I love what it means, and to get the highest rated guy, at least according to 24/7 Sports, that's a good recruiting win for Utah. And I think something that, they can stick, a little feather in their cap for that win, and that sort of thing. And so what does it mean for Utah in 2024 when Washington will actually join the program? And you look at the receiving corps, it's going to look a little different than the 2023 receiving corps, with guys like Micah Pittman and Emory Simmons, who both joined the summer who joined the program this summer. They will be gone next summer. You look at potentially Devon Vele moving on from the program as well. He's been here for a few years now. He flirted with the NFL, and that decision this past offseason, he could potentially be on the move. So you're looking there at 3 receivers, the guys that are likely going to play a lot this season, potentially produce a lot, and there's a lot of snaps and a lot of production that could be up for grabs, likely up for grabs. And so, getting Washington committed at this point, it's a good foundation to build off of, because again, you're adding a 4-star talent, a guy that can come in and compete right away because he's there physically and athletically. I think the biggest question mark for how much can he contribute, a guy like Mikey Matthews kind of showed us, it's more so about, the technical skills. How consistent are you with your hands? How quickly can you pick up the playbook? How good are you at route running? Those sort of things, those same questions have to be answered between now and next summer when Washington will be with the program. Where is he at as a route runner? How consistent are his hands? What's his understanding of scheme and defenses? And can he, make that transition to the college level? But when you look at just physical and athletic qualities, I like Washington. I like his potential to come in and compete early on. And I think if he can answer some of those questions about his route running, and not even questions about his route running, but just in that transition to college football, where there's a higher demand in those aspects, in those regards, I think that's where Washington, it's going to be up to him to really kind of determine how much can he impact the wide receiver room in 2024. Love the potential, love the pickup. Again, it's a good one. Utah's probably going to be active in recruiting others committed elsewhere. Also going to be active in the transfer portal when those windows open up at receiver. And to get Washington again as your first commit in the class at the position, it's a good foundation to build off of. Really like it. It's going to get some momentum going for Utah on the recruiting trail. So overall, love the pickup of David Washington. A good win for Utah.